Welcome. Today we begin week 3 of the Omer. It's a brand new week and also a brand new month. We have the opportunity to refine and elevate our being by counting the days and applying the specific attributes of the Sefirot to our life, the choices that we make, and then we can elevate ourselves and truly make a difference in the world. And our world really needs it right now. So we are blessed to have the opportunity to be able to make a difference, and we are doing so actively with the counting of the Omer. Fortunately, this week we will be dwelling in beauty and harmony, the attribute of Tiferet. What we have is the 7 emotional attributes that we've been going throughout this process. We have 1 for the entire week, and then the other 7 then start to flow through every single day in that week, which right now is the 3rd week. So every single one of them will have their own particular influence, as well as the past weeks that we've already covered. So week 1, we had chesed. So the whole week, the foundation was chesed, which was loving kindness. Week 2, the whole week was gevurah, which was discipline. So the whole foundation was discipline, and then all the other emotional attributes fed in on a daily basis. Now, week 3 merges those 2 previous weeks, creating kind of a triangle, which is the core of the Sefirot, creating balance. So I always say when we have things in a state of 3, we create order out of the chaos. And we're in a lot of chaos right now with COVID. So we have the opportunity to make a difference with what we're doing on a daily basis in this 49-day period of time. With this balance that comes with Tiferet comes beauty. Learning what another needs, sharing and compassion, and or reciprocating in kind. So during this pandemic, we've been closed up in our homes. We've been forced to look at the beauty outside through the safe perimeter of our own home. Maybe we have the occasional walk or the occasional bike ride, maybe roller skating. We get a moment to go outside, but pretty much we've been, sequestered in our homes. Our imposed stay actually creates opportunities for beauty to manifest. So there's blessing in the beauty of actually staying inside. Our cities are seeing less pollution as traffic and airplane activity is decreased. We have beautiful clear skies with white puffy clouds, stunning sunsets, and an air purity that we have not seen in years. So that is the plus side. So in life, you always want to try to find the silver lining. You want to find the positive so that you can live in a state of the glass being half full and not half empty. So the question is, we have all this beauty that we've manifested by staying indoors. So how are we going to keep it that way when we go back to life and we re-enter society? So this leads to the second and more esoteric but important benefit that we have with Tiferet. Our imposed restriction has created the opportunity for us to connect to the beauty that resides within us, a greater connection to our family as we've been staying home, and to the beauty that resides within our very own being. Counting the Omer energizes us and activates all of the attributes contained within, and then manifests an inner beauty that will transform each and every one of us into better versions of ourselves. This process will then manifest more beauty out in the world as we step back into it, because we will radiate it. The beauty that we are creating on a daily basis with our evolution of our own being and our character and our connection to our own self and others in a more higher plane, higher way. This, when we go out into the world, we will carry with us and we will illuminate and elevate everyone. Our vessel, our physical being, our vessels contain great light. When we harness the compassion and beauty within, that's within Tiferet, and then we share with others, everybody benefits. Tiferet combines the love that's found within chesed that we had in the first week with loving kindness, and the justice and discipline that's found within gevurah, which was our foundation for the second week. It combines this with the element of compassion, and it creates a harmonious balance, reflecting the beauty that's found within each and every one of us, connecting to and lighting the divine spark that we all contain. Now, we've spoken a lot about the discipline that's both given and received. Tiferet, when influenced by chesed, loving kindness, is the love and balance that's necessary for appropriate justice and mercy. It's like the double portion of manna that was given by God with love to sustain us in our wanderings in the wilderness after the Exodus. So now we connect to it in a way during the wandering through the wilderness that we have of our discontent. Tiferet is compassion at its most complete and best. When compassion is extended properly, with loving kindness driving it, the recipient feels validated, uplifted, comforted, and cared for. If it's not, the other person can feel smothered, even crippled by it. Sometimes it's just too much. When one extends compassion without balance or appropriate boundaries, another person can actually feel violated. Tiferet brings truth into the equation. It's the part of the triangle that connects loving kindness and discipline with compassion. Albert Einstein said, "A human being is a part of the whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts, and feeling as something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. This delusion becomes a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons nearest to us. Our task must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature in its beauty." Some at this time during this pandemic feel imprisoned by the enforced rules that we've had to stay inside. What the pandemic has proven is that actually beauty resides within the human spirit. It's manifested through every human being who has come forward with love and compassion to help. Healthcare workers, volunteers, first responders, people making masks, people bringing food, and yes, even everybody who's actually stayed home. We've all played our part. In our separateness, we have moved beyond personal desire to widen the scope of our compassion outside the walls of our restriction for the benefit of all mankind. We are indeed widening our circle of compassion, as Einstein said, to affect those that we know and even the people we don't know. By staying close to the truth of this crisis and exhibiting discipline, justice, and compassion in our choices, we afford everyone the restoration of balance and beauty in our world. Steve Maraboli wrote, "Dare to be. When a new day begins, dare to smile gratefully. When there is darkness, dare to be the first to shine a light. When there is injustice, dare to be the first to condemn it. When something seems difficult, dare to do it anyway. When life seems to beat you down, dare to fight back. When there seems to be no hope, dare to find some. When you're feeling tired, dare to keep going. When times are tough, dare to be tougher. When love hurts you, dare to love again. When someone is hurting, dare to help them find the way to healing. When another is lost, dare to help them find the way. When a friend falls, dare to be the very first to extend a hand. And when you cross paths with another, dare to make them smile. When you feel great, dare to help someone else feel great too. And when the day has ended, dare to feel as if you have done your absolute best. Dare to be the best you can. At all times, dare to be." At the end of the day, let there be no excuses, no explanations, no regrets. So for this 15th day of the Omer, dare to let the love and the beauty and the compassion that's inside of you, let it out, share it. Dare to share compassion in new and different ways, creating harmony in your personal relationships and beyond. Search your soul to connect to the love, the discipline, and the truth that is inside of you so that you can bring it with you when you once again venture out of the four walls of your home or the many rooms. Beauty will then be manifest and there will be no regrets. Yes, there will be sadness for the lives that are lost, but the beauty found in the energy we've harnessed and the love that we've shared will enable justice and mercy to lead the way. Oscar Wilde said, behind every exquisite thing that existed, there was something tragic. We are amidst one of the greatest tragedies in human history. However, we can write the ending with beauty, discipline, love, and the truth that's contained within our own humanity, because we will win. To ferret, manifested through compassion, discipline, and love, will light the way, revealing our exquisite nature at its absolute best. People helping people. Gandhi said, "There is more to life than simply increasing its speed." We have all been forced to slow down, so may the beauty that we have found within make a difference and be the antidote and the cure to all that ails us. In the words of the Carole King song, with just a little bit of a twist, you've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. Then people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful as you feel. Waiting behind closed doors, staying safe because of COVID. I've got nothing to do but watch the passers-by. Mirrored in their faces, I see frustration grow, and maybe not, oh, but we can only try. You've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. Then people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful. Oh, you're beautiful. You're beautiful as you feel. And that's To Ferret in Loving Kindness, day 15.